have a super fun-filled day ahead. You guys are coming along with us. If I'm being entirely honest, we're not really sure what we're gonna do, but one thing's for sure, it's gonna be fun! Oh, yeah.
You all already know, a day in the life in San Miguel de Allende. First things first, we've got to eat.
It's noon.
We're at, we've showed you this place before, Mi Cafecito. I'm hoping our friend Jose is here.
Delicious. I chose huevo salad mexicana, and it's interesting to be back in San Miguel after we've traveled around a lot of Mexico, because I think San Miguel gets a lot of publicity and a lot of that's positive, and there are also some negative sides that we hear about, one of those being that San Miguel is so expensive, and whether that's due to the influx of expats or not, that's debatable, but I think it's interesting to be in a neighborhood a little bit off the beaten path. This entire breakfast was 75 pesos. Comes with tortillas, bread, homemade jelly, butter, a juice, a lot of food. So I think San Miguel being expensive is, for us and for some restaurants in town, a mere
If you come to San Miguel de Allende, you have to come visit Jose at his restaurant, Restaurante Mi Cafecito, because he gives you free dessert.
Yeah.
Definitely a benefit of San Miguel, I would say, is the just being a small town. You get that small town vibe, similar to Vallarta. Like, we've gone to Mi Cafecito 3 times, and
Jose somehow remembered us.
Jose somehow remembers us.
A sense of community is really big here.
Yeah, and that's, I don't know, that's something we definitely miss a lot with traveling quite a bit, and then coupled with, we go to the same restaurants all the time in Mexico City, and no one knows who we are. And it's not that we want people to know who we are, but it'd be nice for us to know the owner, and we like making those connections, and we like to be able to share those stories with you on our channel, and that's just difficult to do in Mexico City. But here in San Miguel, you definitely have that small town
family,
pueblito family. Another great thing I'm realizing about San Miguel that I don't know if I'd really noticed before, again, until spending time in bigger cities, is you know, like we said, San Miguel definitely has a reputation of having a lot of gringos and definitely being very touristy. Really, I would say there's more Mexican tourists by far.
Yeah.
But if you get out of El Centro, like if you just get a block or 2 off, like, I don't know, there's people selling ice cream, there's like you see people sweeping their right in front of their doors. It has, again, that pueblo feel, that small town Mexican life feel, and I think
people
that's
crave.
Yeah, that's what everybody, I mean, that's what Mexicans are craving. That's what a lot of foreigners moving to Mexico are craving. It's just, I don't know, I missed it. Buenas tardes. Aquí está, eh.
Ah, gracias.
Sí, bonita tarde. That was bargaining at its finest. Just bargained a shot of our friend's food and her setup for a Coke. As we're walking around this little neighborhood of San Antonio in the pueblito of San Miguel de Allende, well, it's not a Pueblo Mexico because it's a UNESCO World Heritage Site, but one thing that really struck me special about small towns in Mexico really just Mexico as a whole, are all the little tienditas, the little corner stores. But now we just came in one, and we're not talking about Oxos Amigos. We're talking about family-owned. I don't know what it would translate to in English. Just
almost like a convenience store.
Little convenience stores that sell
milk, eggs, fruit.
Let's see, give you a little
mini tour.
A little mini tour. I mean, we have a little bit. We have a little bit of everything in here. I feel like you can get your cheese, you can get your veggies, you can get your fruit, dog food.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really, honestly, it's a good substitute to going to a grocery store.
You could get anything you need here.
And you're supporting a family. You're supporting. I mean, when you shop at Mega, you're supporting the people that work at Mega. Yada 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 yada.
Yeah, but it feels like especially special in a small town to support the family that probably lives upstairs.
But if you live in Mexico, pro tip, don't get the shelf tortillas.
Come on, Tia Rosa.
There's literally a tortilleria like right next door. Don't get the shelf tortillas in Mexico. If you live in Mexico, go to the tortilleria, support another local business, and get the fresh stuff.
Speaking of small businesses or small family-owned operations, I think that's one of the best parts about small town Mexico is that the community becomes a lot closer because everyone goes to the same meat market that's right here behind us, or the same tortilleria, or the same little tienditas. Everything like that is all here, so the people in this neighborhood really never have to leave to go to any sort of mega grocery stores to get meat or tortillas or fruit, vegetables, things like that, and it's one of the cool parts about small towns in Mexico.
I think on the surface level, the benefit of that is just purely convenience. You don't have to leave your neighborhood, and a little bit deeper, you get to help small local businesses, you get to help families out. Even deeper than that, I would say, and really what's most important personally for us, and what we found just to be really valuable for us rather, is like that sense of community that Hillary was talking about, getting to know people, even if it's not necessarily, you're not inviting people over for dinner, but it's just these small little interactions every single day.
Yeah, that's how community is built, really. It's for us in Vallarta, it was seeing the coconut man, you know, every single day. I think here in San Miguel, it would be going to the tortilleria and asking about their family, their kids, what they're up to, and things like
Meeting
that.
Jose.
That is how a community is built.
Dana, I'm gonna throw you under the bus.
Oh crap! What'd I do?
All right, this is the suspicious-looking guy in the back of our video earlier. Okay, Dana, in 2 sentences or less. Well, let's walk past this. Okay. 2 sentences or less. Describe what it's like to live in San Miguel de Allende for our lovely viewers.
I think it's a very tranquil place to live. The people are wonderful. There's no sense of overwhelming consumerism. And the weather is outstanding.
Very nice. You should work for the tourism board.
I thought I was being paid now.
We'll work that out.
Okay.
Well, there you go, folks. This time you heard it from people that actually live in the city that we're talking about.
Know what they're talking about. They do this every day. Amigos, thanks so much for coming along with us. Be sure to subscribe to our channel, and until next time,
have less, do more, be more. I thought you were gonna come up with like a funny thing to say there.
No.
And also, our friend Dana is an artist. We're gonna like link his stuff or something, whatever people.
You need some.
Yeah.
You need some in your house.